Look me in my eye when I'm talking to you. What's up, y'all? We're gonna finish cleaning up these parts, getting them painted today. We're gonna get that motor assembled. Come check out the front end kit we got. So I laid all the parts out for y'all to see. So this is what's gonna be bolted to the front of the motor. You got your power steering pump, your alternator, and your AC compressor. So the only thing that kit don't come with is a water pump. But we're gonna paint it the same color as the block and the oil pan. And then we gotta have an aluminum intake, which excuse me. Hurts my eye when I cough. But that's gonna get a little more cleaning done on it. And then it's got an upper plenum here. It's gonna be black. And we're gonna clean this all up and prep it, repaint it. And this is a little bit lighter than the blue that's on there, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and unbolt that, paint this, and then I'll take a DA and sand the paint off, and it'll look pretty much like this right here, pointed at my finger there, Austin. So it'll look just like that. So I'll paint it, then take a DA with some like 800 or some real fine grit, and just sand the paint off the top edges, and it'll look something like that, but the same color as the block there, the dark blue. And I'm gonna go through and clean every part on this before I put it on the engine, so everything's gonna look brand spanking new, just like it did when it come off the showroom floor. But maybe not the same color, but you know, it's gonna be clean, real clean. But that's what we got going on. I'm gonna get the water pump painted, get it bolted on, so it bolts on with the front cover. So you got it goes on something like that, but so the water pump bolts also hold the front cover on, so all of it has to go on together. So before I can put it on, I got to get the water pump ready to go on. So that's what we're working on now. And everybody's like, "Oh, that oil pan's on backwards." No, it ain't. That's how it's supposed to be. So pickup tube in the front. That's the way it's supposed to be, and I'll show you why. On these Fords, you got this cross member and your drag link that goes across the back, so the oil pump sits backwards. So that's it. That's what we're working on today. Yep. We're gonna replace the valve covers. We got the end there. See what the valve cover look like. I think it's gonna look good. It's raining outside. It always sucks.
Yeah, make it nice, cool in here.
Oh yeah, forgot about the wheels. Check these wheels out. These are going on Mike's Mustang. So we got the wheels. Looks like we got a sway bar in here.
Yeah, a whole bunch of parts.
A whole bunch of parts. She's gonna come together pretty quick once we get her.
Yeah.
There goes to the top of the spring. Just a bunch of random parts, shocks. Ain't no telling what else is under there. We'll do a little unboxing on all that stuff later when we get to it. That's right.
You're doing this? So, I'm replacing this, the water pump, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So,
Hey, don't spray yourself in the eye. Alright, good. There you go, move around. Always keep it moving, don't spray in one spot. Alright, move on around. Real light coats. Keep holding on. What are you doing going on around?
what?
Alright, we'll let that dry a few minutes. Come back and put another coat on there.
Yeah.
She'll be ready. Nice, pretty water pump. That water pump's fairly new. We're getting it ready. Don't be huffing that stuff, man.
What?
Don't be huffing that stuff.
That we to put a second coat of paint on it, on the water pump.
Good, my brother. Looks good. Here, I'll show them what else we got going on. Come on over here. Show you what we got. So this is our vibrating thingamajigger right here. I got a few parts, like the timing tab that bolts to the front of the front cover. It's a little tab that's got the timing marks on it. Looks like that. Or the harmonic bouncer's got the timing mark, but this has got the where your top dead center would be. I don't know if you can see that. But whenever it sits in here for a couple of hours, sometimes we got to leave them in there for overnight because they're so dirty and cruddy. But I think those will come clean pretty quick. But what this is crushed walnut shells. It's just an abrasive and it vibrates and cleans your parts for you. You can also put nuts and bolts in there. This is the water pump bolts. So I think I'm just gonna clean these up because I hold them there long enough for me to grab a hold of, clean them up on the wire wheel. But there's some more smaller bolts and stuff in here that clean up real nice in here. You can get different abrasives. You get finer and of course coarser. Or you can take the gravel out in your parking lot and stick it in there. It does the same thing. Stick them in there. Tighten up the lid. Remember that old set it and forget it commercial. But yeah, that's what we got in there, the front cover bolts and that timing tab. And we'll take them over on the wire wheel and clean them up. take them with me so I forget where I put them. I'll show you all the wire wheel. Alright y'all, we back over at the bench grinder. But I got a wire wheel on here. I think it's stainless. But it's what we use to clean up both threads and bolts and stuff. Just take it, put it on there. Then come out looking brand new again. That easy, bro. Just a little time, a little patience. You probably wear gloves. Wear your safety gear, guys. Definitely wear your goggles. One of them little metal needles comes flying off, hit your eyeball. You'd be looking like that. There you go, brand new boat. See, when we say every time, when we say restoration, every nut and bolt on these cars has been touched, has been cleaned, has been painted, everything's replaced. You know, you're getting a brand new car when you get a brand new car. So we'll go through and clean them all up. We got a couple more long ones in here. These little short ones, I might throw them in that vibratory thingamajigger, because I don't feel like slinging this boat across the shop with that thing. But if it's not long enough to hold up real good, you can always clamp some vice grips or something onto it. But even those things sling a boat across the shop. Put a wind out. But we got the paint curing on the water pump. As soon as it's ready to touch, we'll gently bolt it on. And we'll update you then. Alright y'all, so of course I think you seen on the last video where we had Bobby and Jim and trimmed the door up. I don't know if you can see that little split there where my thumbnail is.
Yeah, you can.
So we're gonna go through and weld all this up. So just like the trunk pan in Cindy's car, you want to keep it cool. You want to keep from warping this door. If you get it too hot, it's gonna warp it, and it's just gonna be more stuff to have to fix. But what we got here is some heat protection spray. It also helps with the splatter if you got a little bit of splatter. Don't know what kind of weld. If you got like a flux core welder or something that splatters real bad, it'll help out a whole lot. But I don't spray it on. I just put a little bit on a paper towel and rub it down through here. I don't know how good the stuff works, but got the blow gun close by. So what I'll do is I'll start up here. I'll weld probably about a 1/2 inch up here, and then I'll blow it with the air gun. Then I'll move down here and weld about a 1/2 inch, blow it with the air gun, move around, keep it cool. That's it. So I'm gonna get to it. Make sure my gas is cut on, please, sir.
What?
Make sure you cut on. See that fast? It's that fast. You can touch it. Keep it cool. That's all.
So that way it goes all the way down.
All the way down.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna start filming here.
All right. So we got it done. Bead all the way down through there. So we'll start sculpting that bead now. This is when the artwork, the artistry comes in. So we gotta make it rough looking bead there. Look smooth as a baby's butt. Straight. But I'm no expert body man. But we'll probably start with a grinder. Kind of rough it in with the grinder. And then we'll take the DA or flap wheel with some lighter sandpaper and kind of just sculpt it. And yeah, that's it. And then, little tab there. Yeah, we'll grind on it. Get that looking real nice. But I'm sure our water pump might be set up enough to touch it. We'll go check it. But if you ever have to trim your door because it comes from China, that's how you fix it. That's it, brother.
Matt's eyeballs hurting today.
Only when the sweat gets in it.
Stitches gotta feel weird in there.
Dude, it's done rubbed your eyelid wrong.
I bet.
What's up, bro? I hate these ragged ass Ford. Gotta go clean all them.
I'm filming by the way.
I need you to go clean them. Never mind. I got it.
We're going to go clean down bolts and then You know what I mean?